everyone, good morning. This is Carly Bell with Vitality Forever. So today I'm going to share with you the top supplies for when undergoing a mastectomy. Most of you know that I have breast cancer and I went under a mastectomy and I'm still due to do the reconstruction, and there's been so many amazing gifts. I'll do a separate video on how to postulate, how to create, and how to embody this new you. But here are some tips that I wish I knew ahead of time because it just seemed to happen so fast. And I want this to be the most positive, beautiful experience that you could go through. And so here's some easy things that are going to help. Pillows. That is the #1 tip. I would strongly suggest going on Amazon and buying a mastectomy pillow that wraps around you to give you pressure so that you can rest your elbows against and your body can feel like it's at ease without having to move your arms. Because as you know, the doctors are going to tell you you're not supposed to have much arm movement. You're still, at least for the 2 to 3 weeks after the surgery. And after that, I would definitely, besides the mastectomy pillow specifically, I would get a neck pillow that you can rest your head against, because you're not able to fully lie flat, nor should you at this time. You want to have support around your neck, whether you're reading a book or whether you're watching TV or you're talking with your friends. Just go ahead and make yourself comfortable. It really will come in handy, and it really did save me, especially while I was trying to sleep in this supine position that was slightly upright. The last pillow that I would suggest is a bolster pillow. I really liked this to rest on my thighs since I read a lot. I actually, while I was in my recovery, I decided to do a bunch of certification courses. So I was constantly reading, and I really enjoyed having the bolster pillows, just prop everything up on. So pillows, #1 hint. #2 hint. Go ahead and invest in buying a couple Stanleys or a couple HydroFlasks that are at least 1 liter. And you're going to fill these with electrolytes. Your body needs to restore itself and stay hydrated. Your nerves have literally been cut off due to this amputation, and it's important that the rest of the neurons are firing appropriately. So think of your potassium and your magnesium and the salt as the conductor for those neurons to function appropriately. #3. Every single doctor on my team all said the same thing in the unified way, which was, especially now, you must have a high protein forward diet. So at each and every meal, protein needs to be the forefront of your calorie source. Whether or not you're vegetarian or vegan, doesn't matter. Use beans, use different sources such as nuts and so forth. But for those that choose to use animal proteins and eggs, please consume an extra amount at this time, because that protein is the building block for your cells and your muscles to repair. You really do need it, and especially as we age, when things are on a decline as it is, when we're constantly fueling the repair mechanism of our body, we truly do feel better, quicker. So protein forward, protein forward, protein forward. Every doctor said this to me, and I'm in total agreement with it. #4, and this is just for starting to feel comfortable in your own skin and still maintain the femininity, because I definitely, after the amputation, have kind of waffled in my femininity. There was a piece of me that has been, removed, and I really wanted to feel like a girl again, and so it was important to me to wear cute clothes that were comfortable. So I went ahead and I purchased on Amazon, as well as Alo and Lulu, some zip front jogger sets, and I think they're super cute. I just did 3. One has a hoodie, one is more like a tennis set with some comfortable pull-on pants and so forth, because you can't pull anything over your head, and you certainly are going to struggle with pulling it up over your ankles. Reaching isn't recommended. Make it easy. Think of loose, pull-on, cute clothes so that you can feel good. And I would also suggest to complement that with waking up in the morning you know, using your towelettes and cleaning yourself up, as well as putting on your makeup or whatever makes you feel good, continue to do that, all right? Then, number 5 is going to be zip front bras. You're going to want a zip front high compression sports bra. The pressure feels so good. And again, you can't put anything over your head. So having a zip front to make it easy and feel supportive, it's so comforting. That's number 5. You're going to want some hard sole slippers so that you can walk around the house as well as walk outside. Shoelaces, reaching, again, all that stuff becomes a challenge. You're going to hit the easy button. And I really say, get comfortable with recovering. Think of all the gifts that this is bringing you, with time to yourself, time to heal, time to renew, time to restore, time to do those pleasant things that are more meditative, whether it's art. You know, I started drawing again and painting again, as well as studying again. And it provided me so much peace and joy during this time. So I would suggest that. This is a personal side note. Then I definitely think this is a big one. Get a Latigo or some Malabead so that you can clip and hang your drains on. You're going to want to do this so that you can, you know, zip your jacket just straight over them and they're not flopping and hanging down on you, creating some discomfort. And especially when you're shower, you can't be hands-free. So definitely consider using this Latigo. You're just going to clip all those drains. I had 7 or 8. I had a lot of drains. So clip them all up, let them hang on your body. They're gonna be off in a matter of 2 to 3 weeks, and it really is the worst part of the mastectomy. But you're gonna handle it, and it's just gonna be fine. It's a passing moment, just like everything else. Totally. And you're gonna want a shower cap along with that Latigo. So that's my other hint. Wear your shower cap because you can't wash your hair. You're just gonna embrace being dirty. Put it in a cute top knot. Wear a baseball hat. Whatever, just give in to having dirty hair. And actually, it's almost like a reset for your hair because the oils are so healthy. Yeah. Then I would suggest, when in the beginning bathing might be a little too uncomfortable, depends on you and your body. And if it is, please know that wet wipes are going to help clean you. So get actually those showering towelettes that are thicker and bigger, so that you can take care of all the areas that you want to, and do it a couple times a day. I really do believe that when we're taking care of ourselves in this way, it's not only healing to ourselves, but it's so comforting and supportive of what we just went through. And everyone has their own unique experience of that, which leads into the next thing. I definitely believe getting a journal and downloading the message of gratitude that you want to receive each and every day during your recovery. Because it is a practice. When we come into understanding that this didn't happen to us, it happened for us. And when we write that out, and it starts to become a belief, and that belief is a ripple effect of positivity out. And so I know it's transformative. It doesn't have to be a long dissertation, but let it flow out on paper. So you're taking your thoughts and just jotting them down. Think about, how did you sleep? How do you feel? Where do you want to feel? What's going on? And journal this. This is a big hint. Mindset is key in recovery, and we all know this. For what you think is true, indeed. Here's some really interesting ones that are coming up that are going to be helpful on your hint of recovery. Red light therapy. Red light therapy causes increased circulation, cellular renewal, skin regeneration, and it's overall uplifting. Red light therapy, you can find so much scientific information out there on the benefits and renewal rate, but your recovery will be expedited if you continuously do a practice of red light therapy. What I did is I tag teamed, so I would do my red light therapy. I have a tabletop desk red light therapy. I would just, undress, expose myself while I was journaling to the red light, and it had a timer on for 15 minutes, and then I left that practice. And oh my gosh, I have continued, I have not stopped since my recovery time, and I'm continuously going, and it feels like something I'm going to do forever. It's that restorative, that renewing, and you know, there's something about it that's just right. Lastly, I'm going to suggest a hyperbaric chamber if you have one in your area. And what a hyperbaric chamber does is oxygenate your body. An oxygenated body really is far less likely to have any disease, disorder, or dysfunction. An oxygenated body also helps provide health and healing. And when we are in a more healthy state, we're oxygenating our blood, increasing our circulation, everything starts to just work in a much easier state. And there's so much research out there, so much scientific research out there actually saying that it can completely eliminate tumors. Now, this of course is not backed up by the FDA because of many reasons that I don't need to go into. I'm going to encourage you to do your own research. And I will tell you this, I had complications during my surgery that left me with lacking blood flow, and I had quite a lot of necrotic breast tissue and necrotic nipples that I had to treat with topical solutions and so forth. And so I was prescribed by my doctors and surgeons to do the hyperbaric because insurance was actually going to cover it. When again, the body is oxygenated, the blood flow just goes straight in and it helps you heal faster. So I know I gave you a lot of hints. I'm just going to recap, review, make it quick. Pillows, HydroFlask, protein, zip front sport bras, cute jogger sets, hard sole slippers, a Latigo, a shower cap, wet wipes, red light therapy, hyperbaric, maybe you want to get some scar tape, and that's it. I'll try to leave links in the comments below, and I hope this information was helpful. Till then, I'll talk to you later. Have a great one.